We've all heard the saying, all is fair in love and war. But what do you do when love isn't enough to win the battle? You bring the dispute to court. Today, we're serving up justice for a couple who can't decide whether to spoil their kids or teach them the value of a dollar. They'll settle their dispute right here once and for all. This is Loni's Love Court. This court is now in session. All rise for the Honorable Judge Loni Love.
You may be seated. Thank you, Bailiff Munchkin. Let's get right to the case. Regina, how long have you guys been married?
We've been married 3 years, but we've been together 11 to 12 years.
That's a long time. How many children do you have?
We have 3 children.
2, okay. And you're happily married?
Yes, right now.
It's not divorce court. It's love court. Regina, you stand accused of wanting to spoil your children while Jimmy would rather teach them responsibility when it comes to money. How do you plead?
I plead not guilty.
Tell me why.
Because that's what parents' job is, to spoil their kids.
Jimmy, do you agree with that?
I do not.
Exactly. Tell why. Explain to your wife.
Because she's guilty. No, look, I feel like, you know, the kids should, they'll appreciate it more when they earn it themselves and they work for it instead of always it being handed down to them, you know?
Exactly.
They learn not to expect everything all the time.
I understand you had a disagreement about how to celebrate your daughter's birthday. Explain.
All right, well, you know, I was thinking of a regular birthday party, you know, pizza, friends, family, you know, kids from school.
A bounce house? Yeah. I like a bounce house. Did you have a bounce house?
We had a bounce house.
Okay. So this is the bounce house that you wanted, I heard. Is that right, Jim?
Yeah, that's the one I chose.
Okay. But let's see the bounce house that Regina chose.
Exactly.
Wow! Oh my God, I want to be there.
Wait, I got an introduction, right?
It's a bounce house.
Right, yeah, it's a bounce house. Like,
that's a bounce mansion.
Right,
that is not a bounce house.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you discuss it with your husband?
I did, and he said no. So.
Oh my God.
And you did it anyway?
I sure did. And I had a character come.
How did that make you feel, Jimmy, when she just went on ahead and did it?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a lot of fun. Everybody enjoyed it. You know, my daughter had a blast. I even had fun. So, like, I can't really...
Stay strong, Jimmy. You did not want that...
I didn't want it at first, no, because I thought it was
But it
excessive.
rained that day.
It was
and
excessive.
It became a water
Jefferson,
slide.
I was talking, she was talking to me.
Drama! So, Jimmy, why do you think it's important for children to learn to save their money?
So they could, you know, appreciate things and...
The value of a dollar, Jimmy.
The value of a dollar, but also how to, you know, work for something. You know,
exactly.
If they really want something, they can go out there and they can go out and get it themselves. They don't always have to rely on mom and dad or anybody to get it for them.
Did you get that, Jeannie Mai? The value of a dollar?
No,
did you get that?
No,
Are you recording any of this, Jeannie?
I know, but I think I put the paper in wrong.
Why do you have 2 sets of glasses on, Jeannie? Okay. You two have compelling arguments. But, Regina, children need to understand about saving, so I believe Jimmy is right, okay? But, Jimmy, you have to learn to compromise with your wife, but Regina, you have to stop undermining your husband. If he says no, you guys have to compromise and work it out, okay?
Right.
That's what a man is for. You lucky you got a baby daddy. Do you know how many women don't have a baby daddy? So you want to keep him around. So don't undermine him, talk to him, and compromise with him. Can you two do that?
Thank you.
Now give me a hug and a kiss. Court's adjourned.
Loni's Love Court is now adjourned. If you have a case that you want to bring to Loni's Love Court, head over to thereal.com and submit your evidence. Before we go, court reporter Tamara Mori-Housley is catching up with Regina and Jimmy to see how they're handling the verdict. This
This is Tamir Maury Housley reporting for Loni's Love Court. I'm with Regina and Jimmy, who just had their case handled by the Honorable Judge Love. Regina, was Judge Love fair in her decision?
No. I feel it's my privilege to spoil my kids.
Well, alrighty then. And how do you feel, Jimmy?
I feel awesome. I feel great. I feel that she made the right decision. She, you know, it's important to teach the kids the value of $1, and I agree with everything she said.
Well, all right. We wish you both the best of luck. This has been Tamir Maury Housley reporting for Loni's Love Court. This case is closed.